Ford Bronco is an icon of the off-road world, but let's be real, buying the wrong year can turn your dream adventure into a nightmare of recalls and repair bills. Whether you're looking for a classic crawler or a modern daily driver, you need to know which years are legendary and which ones are just lemons in disguise. Today, we're breaking down the Ford Bronco's best and worst years. We'll look at the specific mechanical gremlins to watch for and guide you toward the most reliable models on the market. Let's dive in. Years and generations to avoid. If you're shopping for the modern 6th generation Bronco, your biggest red flags are the 2021 and 2022 launch years. These early models were plagued by first-year growing pains, ranging from catastrophic engine failures in the 2.7-liter models to roofs that literally started falling apart. It's a classic case of why you should sometimes wait for a manufacturer to work out the kinks. For those of you going the vintage route, stay away from the 1990 to 1991 models due to chronic transmission and rust issues, and skip the 1993 for its high recall volume. Also, a quick warning for the small SUV fans. The 1988 Bronco II should be avoided at all costs because of its notorious stability and rollover risks. Why avoid them? Let's get into the why. The 2021 to 2022 models suffered from the 2.7-liter nano engine crisis, where valves would drop and cause total engine failure. On top of that, the molded-in color AIM-MIC hardtops were a mess, suffering from honeycombing and delamination. Even the early 2024 manual transmissions have seen reports of clutch issues, so be careful there as well. Moving back in time, the 1990 to 1991 Broncos are famous for expensive transmission failures and electrical gremlins that are a headache to track down. The 1980 to 1983 models featured a lightweight frame, literally drilled with holes to save weight, which unfortunately made them prone to cracking under pressure. And of course, the 1988 Bronco II was flagged for poor emergency handling, making it a safety risk on the road. Summary of major concerns. To summarize the avoid list, focus on 3 areas. First, engines and transmissions. Watch for the 2.7-liter EcoBoost failures in 2021 to 2022 and the weak transmissions in 1990 to 1991. Second, structural quality. The Swiss cheese frames of the early 80s and the modern hardtop defects are major deal breakers. Finally, safety is the big one. The Bronco II's rollover reputation is no joke, and the 1993 model's parking brake recalls make it a risky choice if it hasn't been properly serviced. Always check the service history for these specific structural and safety fixes before handing over your cash. Worst year, 2021 Ford Bronco. If there's one year to cross off your list entirely, it's the 2021 Ford Bronco. As the debut year for the return of the legend, it was hit by a perfect storm of reliability issues. With a dismal reliability score of just 41 out of 100, it's widely considered the most problematic year. The 2.7-liter V6 engines built between May and October 2021 are notorious for catastrophic dropped valves that can kill an engine with almost no mileage on the clock. It wasn't just the engine, though. The 2021 model faced a mountain of recalls for everything from seat belts and child safety locks to fuel pumps and rear axles. Add in the delaminating hardtops and a 10-speed automatic that likes to get confused, and you've got a recipe for a very expensive lawn ornament. If you find a 2021 for a too-good-to-be-true price, now you know why. Warning years. Ford Bronco. Beyond the 2021 disaster, keep your guard up for the 1990 to 1991 models. These are notorious for chronic oil leaks and no-start conditions caused by faulty ignition modules. If you don't enjoy spending your weekends chasing electrical shorts or cleaning oil off your driveway, these aren't the trucks for you. Similarly, the 2022 and 2023 models still carry some warning status. While Ford started fixing the engine issues, these years are still frequently reported for faulty 12-volt batteries and electrical failures that can leave you stranded. If you're buying in this range, make sure all the software updates and battery recalls have been performed by a certified dealer. Most reliable years to buy. Now for the good news, if you want a modern Bronco that actually works, look at the 2023 to 2024 models. By this point, Ford finally got the hardtop quality under control and ironed out the major 2.7-liter engine defects. These are the years where the Bronco finally started living up to its legendary nameplate. For the right now buyers, the 2025 Bronco models are the gold standard. In fact, J.D. Power gave the 2025 Ford Bronco Sport a great reliability score of 88 out of 100, which is top tier for its class. These newer models have far fewer recalls and much better interior build quality than the early versions. For the classic enthusiasts, the 1977 model is the holy grail of the first generation, offering all the refinements before the body style changed. And if you want a full-size beast, the 1992 to 1996 models are your best bet. They feature refined electronic fuel injection and better brakes, making them much more dependable for modern driving. Pro tip: if you want the most bulletproof modern setup, many owners swear by the 2.3-liter engine paired with the 7-speed manual. It's a robust, simpler configuration that avoids many of the complexities and failures of the larger V6 and the 10-speed automatic. Common problems to check before buying a car. Before you sign that title, here's your pre-purchase checklist. For 2021 to 2022 models, inspect the hardtop roof edges for honeycombing or rough textures and check the build date. If it was built in mid-2021, ensure the engine valves have been addressed under warranty. For any classic model, your biggest enemy is rust. Check the rocker panels, the floor pans, and especially the drip rail along the hardtop edge. A little surface rust is fine, but if you see bubbling paint or holes in the frame, keep walking. A solid Bronco is a joy to own, but a rusty one is just a hole in your wallet.